Hey, Uncle Buck. Hey, Mike. Hi, Mel. Hey, Ozzy. Yeah, the webcomic I was distracted because the webcomic Pepper and Carrot updated like 3 months ago. Updated like 3 months ago, like more than that. Yeah, November. Updated back in November. But it updates sporadically enough. I'm just explaining, Uncle Buck. Yeah, the webcomic Pepper and Carrot. I just happened to go check if it had updated. Like I was, just reading, reading up webcomics, and I was like, popped over to that one, and apparently it did update back in November. So I was reading the most recent strip. I don't actually, hey Bun Bun, I don't actually check it very often because it updates very rarely. Look down. Oh, fine. Actually, kind of cheerful because I like that webcomic. I really like that webcomic. Pepper and Carrot is just like an adorable webcomic, and I love it. It makes me happy. But yeah, updated November. Last update before that was April of 2023. So when I say it doesn't update very often, yeah. A couple days ago, yeah. Friday, I think. Pretty sure I trimmed it Friday night. Yeah, it was Friday I trimmed it. After my stream and everything, it was like, late at night. But yeah. So it's been 2 days and you haven't noticed. I mean, I am pretty okay with carrots. I actually am pretty okay with carrots. I do like carrots. But yeah, it's just such a good webcomic. Gorgeous art. The art is just beautiful. And the is just like a really adorable webcomic. It's just super cute and funny. It's about a young chaos witch. Who's just like really sweet and happy. And her little cat. I'm recording my screen Saturday. I did notice something different yesterday, but I couldn't put my finger on it. Yeah, I mean, Saturday, Saturday was, small box. I can understand I can understand people not noticing on Saturday. Yeah, Sunday. Yesterday I was, all nice and trimmed. How long is the comic? The most recent update, I think, was like number 40, maybe? 39. Most recent update was episode 39. Episode 1 was back in 2014. So it's been running for about 12 years now. And has run 39 episodes in that time. Luckily, each episode is pretty lengthy. Each episode is a pretty good length. It's not just, it's not like just like a 3-panel or whatever like you'd see in a newspaper. Plus, as I said, the art is beautiful. So you do want to sort of, even just like, you do kind of want to just like sit with the art as well. Hey, play. Yeah, you just want to like, oh man, that's so good. You really do want to look at the art. Even more than with other, even more with even more than you do with a lot of other webcomics. Let's talk about a webcomic. It's Pepper and Carrot. It's a webcomic. Like I said, it's just beautiful art. Comics are hard if it takes 2 to 3 years. So I think with this one, like it used to update more regular. It never updated quickly. Because like I said, it is really good art. But starting out, it was every few months, every like 3 months or so. It varied. It was sometimes quicker, sometimes shorter, or sometimes longer. But yeah, it used to be pretty regularly that it would update. And then, yeah. 2021 was when it was when the schedule really started to slip. That said, yes, comics are very hard. Hi, pause. Comics are very hard. Like I said, this one, I'm not sure exactly like why the schedule slip got as bad as it has. Like, I'm not sure exactly what's going on. What's been going on? I think that I would assume probably other stuff going on, like just life stuff interfering. Maybe other like other work, maybe. The scooter died on her today. I picked her up and brought her home just down the street. I just set up at any local convention. No idea. I have no idea, but their local conventions would be in Europe. They're not. They're not American. Don't think. Yeah, he's French. The artist is French. Flying through puddles like it's nobody's business. Yeah, that would do it. Yeah, I mean it's electron. It's electronics or it's electronic. Like you got to be careful of water. Increase the level of competition in art with France. In France with art. No, I mean I think it's just what he does. It's just like the style that he sort of learned. Yeah, it's just one of the. It's just like he's just like a, and he's just an illustrator. Yeah, like he is like a full proper illustrator. So he brought that to his comic. No, not at all. Wonder a while back that's gonna get a rust infection. Yeah, you can't be taking electronic shit through water. When she was picked up, was she able to take the scooter with us or with her, or did she have to abandon the scooter? Of course, pause. You can absolutely share some good news. Did you get laid? They threw it in the drink. Ah, okay. All right. Glad she was able to bring it then. Glad she didn't have to abandon it. Daughter-in-law has been on the kidney transplant list for over 4 years. Oh, hey! Transplant tomorrow. Nice. It's great news for her. Glad she'll get to have a kidney. Kidneys are definitely great. Hey, Ms. Hey, Rise. God, Monday's over. Yeah, I didn't work today anyway, so. It being Monday meant nothing to me. That trivia go? Fine, I think. This is your sleep stream. You won, Buck. We all won. Everyone's a winner in my trivia streams. What's going on? Nothing. Putting sleep as usual. Yeah, I do that. It's what I do. Yeah, in my trivia, everyone's a winner, which means everyone's also a loser. I'm going to turn the clocks back. Ahead. It's ahead. The clocks move forward, not backwards. So many purple shirts. They're all black. Hi, Jen. Yeah, my shirts are black, like the men your mom takes home. I did trim, yeah. Thanks, Rise. It does look better. Feels better too. It's great. Thanks. Very young. Thanks. How's my mom doing? She's fine. I need to go see her. Need to send her an email suggesting we hang out soon, or suggesting we get together soon. Maybe email her tomorrow, suggesting we get together Sunday. Very nice of you, Rise. Thanks. Exactly. It's not your mom, Rise. It's just the collective, yeah. Collective your moms. Video games? Yeah. I have been playing Cyberpunk for my channel. Speaking of which, a couple days ago, I happened to I don't actually remember why, but I happened to see my C drive folder, and was like, man, why do I have so little memory left? Why do I have so little space left on my computer? And I was like, oh right, because I've got 25 Cyberpunk videos recorded. heard Claire Witch as a game. Yeah, Audrey. It's just like, yeah, that would do it. Yeah, like a Blair Witch. No, it's like yeah. Each of those, each of those videos around 5 GB, give or take. Couple dozen of those, yeah, that would definitely, that would absolutely take up a pretty big chunk of memory. Yeah, that makes sense now. Far. Oh yeah, I'm way too far ahead. Like I should probably stop. I should probably cut back for a little while. But yeah, the funny thing is, for as much as I've recorded, I haven't done a whole lot. Story con story content takes up something like 20% of the game's content. 80% of it is just like 80% of the game is just other shit. Lottery. There is. There's a lot of reading, and that's not even including stuff that I'm not actually reading. Like, it's like, hey, you want to read this? Pause the screen so you can read it. Scroll down. Pause if you want to read this too. Obviously, all shards I'm reading. Like random shit that's just on the computer, and I don't feel need to necessarily read through. Here's the mayor's website. I don't feel a need to read the mayor's website. Show it if people want to read it themselves. Otherwise, more detail. Yeah, yeah. As I said, it's all just world building stuff. It is just the stuff I'm not showing. It is just world building. Hell, a lot of the stuff I do show is just world building. Anyway. yeah, given I update, given I post twice a month. And I'm up to like 20. Do you go to the Ventos? No. Or like, oh, the for the job? Like for the heist job? Or do you mean the one that you mean the one that I showed out my you mean the one I showed outside my window? I assume you mean the one that I showed outside my apartment window? No, it's only used in one ending. And or twice a week. Yeah, I update twice a week, and I've got like 26 episodes recorded. So, and then yeah, what was the one that just? And yeah, 2 episodes live have been posted. And I've got 24 more recorded. Because what, 3 months? I've got what, the next 3 months of Cyberpunk recorded? See, I got a little bit too far ahead. But yeah, the one across the street, yeah, and I will not be going there. Probably. I probably will not bother with it. It requires some very specific platforming. Did your hairline start receding? Sometime in my 20s, I think. Dye my beard? No, I'm not going to dye my beard. Yeah, I think it was sometime in my 20s that my hair started receding, that I started balding. But yeah, to get to that one penthouse, it does require like precision. Like it has like basically like some precision jumps. There, it's tricky. So even though there is some minor loot there, it's not worth it. Thanks, Audrey. So yeah, 3 weeks ahead, 3 months ahead with my Cyberpunk, and I'm actually 3 weeks ahead with Patreon. get the loot. Like I said, it's very minor loot. It's not worth the bother. Patrons. I know that's what you meant. No, I was saying that like I'm 3 months ahead on Cyberpunk and 3 weeks ahead on Patreon, which is just funny. And yeah, like I was saying for Cyberpunk, yeah, the loot is not worth bothering with in Cyberpunk for that one thing. Where to failing you today? Are they? Well, I don't know what I said wrong. $3 months on Patreon. No, I said 3 months on Cyberpunk and 3 weeks on Patreon. Is that Patreon? Yeah. Yeah, I have a Patreon. Then we'll try. I mean, no more than usual. Yeah, you can find my Patreon here. There's a lot of stuff. I've got a lot of stuff uploaded. So, like, I've got paid members get early access to everything on there. I've got like 75. So I got like 75 videos on there that are already available. Yes, Canada does have daylight savings. So like I said, paid members get get early access 2 weeks earlier, but everything I post on Patreon does can be viewed for free. And yeah, I think I've got 75 things, 75 videos live on there right now. I think. Sounds about right. It seems about right. So, yeah, even without paying, you can see all my cartoon intro reactions, handful of Owl House reactions. The Busy World of Richard Scarry. The last Florence and the Machine album. Some music reactions. Some cartoon reactions. If you read stories, yeah. Some My Little Pony stuff. reactions to the first 2 episodes of Pretty Pretty Please I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl. Lots of stuff on there. I need to do another post. I need to do another post on YouTube. Yeah, promoting it. Yeah, some Who's Line stuff. Who was best Who's Line performer? I was always inclined towards Colin and Ryan. I was always a fan of those two. Your life is so hard. Yeah. Isn't it that way for all of us? Somebody took a bunch of figurines of the Brady Bunch and Partridge Family and made them fight each other. Made a diorama of the Brady Bunch and the Partridge Family fighting each other. Which is pretty amazing. In the 70s today. Ugh. Oh wait, no. 70s is pretty nice, isn't it? No, 70s is good, I think. Low 70s. Why am I the only one tonight? Right. I know. Where is Buttercup? $23. Yeah, 23. I mean, 23, honestly, little bit higher than I'd like. Just a touch. So yeah. '23 and 21. 21's about like, the high end of what is like, oh, that's really nice. 23 is getting a bit on the warm side, I feel like. Apparently we're 13 today, which is pretty nice. '18 or '64, I got my windows open. Yeah, I might want to check. I might want to open my windows soon. Anywho, what else is going on? I got nothing. I got nothing going on. Not looking forward to being up. Not looking forward to work starting at 10 a.m. Wednesday. Not looking forward to a 10 a.m. start. Keeping company while I move furniture. That sounds awful. Moving furniture sucks. Nothing going on but the rent. Did a haircut for Glenn today? Ooh. What haircut? Short, tapered, clean cut. Well, that sounds boring, frankly. You didn't do a damn thing today? Nice. while I cut my hair. Mm. I don't know. I mean, it took me like 3 years last time, and it was only because Chantel cut it. So yeah, I suppose it'll be when someone either cuts my hair for me or drags me out to get it cut. I'm also very good at doing nothing. I'm not some amateur procrastinator. I have to stay productive or I start sliding. Skill issue. I stay sliding regardless. I just stay eternally sliding. Get your Canadian. Yeah, it's all that ice. True. Definitely all that ice. You're right. You're right. Trying to remember if I had anything to talk about. Actually, I did just remember something that I don't remember if I complained about this before. So with my job, I'm mostly doing outbound calls, calling people. Um, which brought up something I want to complain about. Not specific to my job. It's I don't otherwise have a lot of other opportunities for phone calls. But sometimes I'll call somebody and they'll answer, "Hello, hello." Like they'll give like 1 second for me to start speaking before they say hello again. Like they get annoyed that I don't speak like before they even finish the first hello. They're annoyed that I haven't started speaking before they finish their first hello. It's like, lady, give me a couple seconds. Feedback in there suddenly. Could be, I suppose. I always just assumed that it was just. They probably think it's a recording. Probably. I assumed that it was just impatience. Yeah, it's like, hello? Hello? It's like, lady. Like, you should give at least 3 seconds, maybe even full 5, for the other person to start speaking. At least 3 seconds. You know, you got to give at least 3 seconds for the other person to start speaking whenever you answer the phone. That's my stance. Yeah, it's like, hello? Hello? That's the way to do it. I think, anyway. Maybe it's just me. Oh, Uncle Buck. Tylenol. Can a name show up on their end, or does it say unknown spam risk? Probably varies. I think it probably varies. Some people I think it does show up for, some people it doesn't. It just feels like some people are just impatient. Like, how dare you not respond immediately? Beaver Tail on live? I'd rather not. I don't know. I don't feel like beaver tails are something that I'd actually enjoy. It's my pickiness. Chantel did tell me that she had a beaver tail recently. Beavertail more like no, no, absolutely not a challenge food. It's a very popular thing up here. Oh, it's a hugely popular dessert up here. $40 meatballs. Yeah, a beaver tail is a fried dough pastry, hand stretched to resemble beaver's tails, with various toppings added onto the pastry. Whipped cream, banana slices, crumbled Oreos, cinnamon sugar, chocolate hazelnut. So yeah, they're very, very popular. Does it sound like a fancy food item you don't only find at Disney World? Nah, I mean it's honestly it's the kind of thing you'd find everywhere. Fried dough topped with various, you know, sweet desserts, sweet toppings, or I mean sometimes savory toppings, but fried dough is just like it's a very popular thing. Fried dough dusted with powdered sugar they do in the USA at the fair. Yeah, yeah. I mean it's very similar. You'd be able to find similar things in a lot of countries. Elephant ears, mostly just sugar added. Yeah, I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can get elephant ears with plenty of other toppings though. I'm not eating it. I don't want to eat it. Sure as hell don't want to eat mayo. The answer to your question, Rise, is you cannot pay me to eat something. I'm a very picky eater and a very stubborn person. If I don't want to eat something, hey, Buttercup, you're 10 minutes late and I already reminded her 6 minutes ago. Don't worry, Buttercup. I already did your job. Since you weren't even here. Also, hello. You're only in an hour and 8 minutes. Funnel cakes, just batter swirled in the way. Or 8 minutes late for the Tylenol. Yeah, but I started an hour and 10 minutes ago. 8 minutes late for Tylenol, you mean? All right. Well, either way, I did remind Uncle Buck for you. Say it exactly in you weren't. Hence why my stream is titled Sorry I'm Late. And why the description explains that I was reading the most recent Pepper and Carrot episode. And now I'm going to go pee. I'll be back in a minute. And now I need water, so I'll be back in another minute. All right, I'm back. You almost fell asleep. Well, don't let me keep you up. Anyway, I've run into a complication with my cartoon intros reactions. Can't actually find a compilation of 2000s cartoon intros. No, Mike Dick. Oh, I did see that. Yeah, it's I can definitely understand that being a big loss for Chicago. He was a big name back in the day. I don't think I even saw anything about him dying. Didn't wear a helmet back in the day when he played. I don't think I even knew he had played. I just thought of him as a coach. I didn't realize he had been a player before that. It's in the intro for a video here on YouTube the other day on a reaction channel. Weird. It's from years ago. Ah. City Instinct. I don't think that's necessary, Rise. I don't care what they have to say about me anyway, so. They said nothing about me. No. Then I have even less. Then I have even less reason to care somehow. All your facial hair is black. That would be an old video then. Not like now, old man. It's true. I'm an old man. True. No, 41 is over the hill. 41 is over the hill. Hey, Rain. Welcome. Or Rain Frog. Hello, Rain Frog. Welcome. Nice to see ya. Get moved a little bit. That's better. My placement here means you can't see the books that are on my shelf. I need to go into my boxes and grab a few more books or something from my shelf. Right now, my bookshelf has Shuna's Journey by Hayao Miyazaki, Nelvana of the Northern Lights, Stone Hearted by Meredith McLaren, and Zuelo by Emma Rios, The Addams Family, An Evolution by Charles Addams, Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones, and Forest of a Thousand Lanterns by Julie Dow. Put the baby dolls away? No. Tempted to order takeaway, but I did defrost ground beef. Ground beef. Love me some ground beef. These never get put away. Honestly, I'm just really glad that I actually have room to show these off now. Show all of them off. Talk to... No. No. Why would I talk to them? No. Professional. Exactly. No, why would I talk to them? They're inanimate objects. That's what he said. What, that they're inanimate objects? He said they're inanimate objects? If you say so, I suppose. Not sure how I remind you of. Is it your dad? Not your dad? All right, then. Your dad is an alpha male. Your dad jokes, but your mom jokes. I like to mix it up. Hey, Catherine. Treadmill one. No worries, no worries. Glad you made it anyway. The reason I was late was because I was catching up on webcomics. Poor old ass knees. I missed it. Indeed, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely nothing has been missed. What were you reading? So the one that made me late was Pepper and Carrot. There were a couple others that I checked in on as well. How to Be a Werewolf, Witch Door. But the one that caused me to be late was Pepper and Carrot. Love that one. Oh yeah, the artwork is beautiful. The comic itself, it's adorable. It's a super cute comic. Really fun. But the artwork is, yeah, just beautiful. And the strips are usually pretty long, so like as the first one's super cute, Potion of Flight Kitty. And like, hey, Emmy. And like most of the strips are pretty long, so that's why I ended up being late. Was just because the newest strip, like I said, it's they tend to be pretty long. Gonna drop it. What, my phone? Gonna drop my phone, you mean? Your doll's hair looks like it needs to be brushed. The the ponies? Probably. Picked up a cute, cool indie comic over the weekend that's silly and cute. What comic? Curious if it's one that I've heard of before. Yeah, I mean they probably do need to have their mains brushed and everything. But it happens if you play with it too much. Chafing. Brush their hair on stream for us. No. Mr. Muffins, Defender of the Stars. Okay, yeah, not familiar with it. Ben Con. Ben Con, I think, is not someone I'm terribly familiar with. I've heard the name. I've seen the name. Like I think, I think I've seen it. Hey, Brooka. I think I've seen him mentioned on Blue Sky. I think I've seen people on some of the comic creators I follow on Blue Sky sort of interact with them, promote him. Good book, and he's really nice. Yeah. Mr. Muffins is awesome. It is not AI generated. Launched in 2014 before algorithmically generated images were a thing. And it's hey, Color Purple. It is far, far, far more creative than anything a computer could come up with. Too well done. Yeah. Also, it doesn't have that weird smoothness that Algogen artwork has. See why you relate, it's so cute. Yeah, like I said, it's just because like, it's long strips. It took me a couple extra minutes to finish reading it. But yeah, Algogen artwork. There's like, I don't know. It's just a smoothness to it that is unsettling, frankly. Pepper and carrot. You must mean pepper and onion. No, that's what I eat for supper. Pepper and carrot is a comic. Pepper and carrot is a webcomic. Pepper and onion is a dinner. Should be renamed. Something non-tangible about it. Peripheral and something aesthetic. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a weird, like airbrushed quality to it. Shiny. Yeah, there's a shine that yeah. There's a shininess to it that's just like that's not it's not what people look like and it's not what most art I've seen looks like. It just looks I mean it's slop. It's just all slop. Fake, exactly. And it just looks cheap and lazy. It gets so late so damn fast. You're cheap and lazy. I mean, yes, but I'm also I might also fall into the just when they nail the holodeck. I might also fall into Uncanny Valley, but does it have? I mean, if I was AI this entire time, I'd be making a lot more money. I'd have people throw. I'd have got. If I was AI this whole time, I'd have corporations and governments throwing money at me, despite me doing, despite the fact that I don't work properly. Robot clone liquid me. Real human man. I mean, I would question all three of those words. Real human man. I honestly, there are times I would question all three of those. Eat the damn meatballs. Actually, you know how I can. You know how you can tell that I'm not AI? Because I don't suck up enough. I'm not constantly telling everyone how brilliant and correct they are. You want to do your mom? Need to heal really, really fast and have a preference for psychokinetic energy manipulation and energy fields. Yeah, he doesn't want to do your mom. Yep. No one wants to do your mom, Uncle Buck. Even AI doesn't want to do your mom. It's up to me to bravely take that hit. Nah. Easiest way to tell that I'm not AI is because I'm not constantly telling people, you're right. You're throwing time travel into that. I mean, what's X-Men without time travel? Pretty sure they're not even her ashes that have in an urn. Entirely possible. Depends how shitty the crematorium was. Keep a sycophants for acquaintances. Don't know if I'm gonna guide my life practical base. Yeah. Scandal with Biological Resource Center. Was it his friends are the ones who let me know what when I make bad decisions? Yeah. Everyone needs someone in their life who's everyone needs someone in their life who exists solely to tell them you're being an idiot. That's a terrible idea. Stop being an idiot. Organ harvesting. Fun times. The dangerous game, friendo. See, that's the problem with rich people. Rich people are surrounded by people who are just like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah. They don't have someone who can just tell them, you're being a fucking moron. My friends have no issue calling me out on shenanigans if necessary. And I understand for them makes things pretty simple. Yeah, like billionaires don't have people being like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dumbass? Shut the fuck up. Having one person cut down on you can be harmful over time depending on the intent. Well, yeah, like you need someone who's there to be like, dude, I love you, but you're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot and you need to stop talking. Like, bro, I say this with nothing but love in my heart. The hell are you thinking? What the hell were you thinking? Nepo babies and dark tribe people can't handle having people like that around like that. Yeah, yeah, they can't. Because they're all so invested in the idea that being rich makes them superior. You know, like even if they're born rich, they're like, oh, I earned this money because I'm a genius. Operating a different wavelength. Yeah, I mean, like it's genuinely wealth does fuck with people's brains. Like, there have been studies that have been done. Transform make dinner. Like, studies have actually been done that have found that wealth does fuck with your brain. And like, if you're born into that wealth, then yeah. And a lot of it is like, it just like, it leaves you isolated from the very concept of consequence. It leaves you isolated from any sense of consequences to your actions. When you're rich, when you are wealthy, yeah, that's it. When you are wealthy, consequences no longer exist. Like, you do something stupid that costs you hundreds of millions of dollars. Oh well, you still got, yeah. You do something that costs you $1 billion. Like, you make a decision that is just it. You lose $1 billion on that decision. Just absolutely nothing of value out of it. You just lose full $1 billion on that decision. Oh well. Got plenty more. You make a decision that means that you have to file for bankruptcy. Oh well. Money will come back to you. Dehumanize others easily. Generational train of thought. Yep. Yeah, I mean, like, it's like there's a certain level of wealth where money literally just flows towards you. No matter what you do, literally, no matter what you do, more money just comes towards you. Oh, good night, Buttercup. Today's children lack consequence. Oh, today's children understand consequence. Today's children are growing up in a world of consequence. What's frustrating for them is that the consequences are not based on their own decisions. They're growing up in a world of the consequences of other people's decisions. So they understand consequence. Didn't say I was going to sleep. Well, yeah, but I mean, by the time you finish your bath, I'll be gone, Buttercup. Unless your bath is only like 3 minutes. So that's why I'm saying good night. But yeah, it's losing money is a consequence. No. When you're wealthy, it's not. For a billionaire, for someone who's worth billions of dollars, losing money is genuinely not a consequence. Because more money will come to them. And like, it's what they're losing generally is net worth, which is fucking meaningless anyway. You know, when you're worth billions of dollars, that is fake money. It's literally, it's just fake money at that point. It means nothing. $1 billion is just fake. No one has $1 billion. It's fake. It doesn't exist. It's money that doesn't actually exist. So, like, yeah. Oh no, $5 billion has been wiped out from my net worth. Well, guess I'm just gonna have to go home to my mansion, drive my Ferrari down to the private airfield where I'll take my private jet uh, to my other mansion. Their actual life is not affected. One of the biggest examples I can think of, Donald Trump. He had to file for personal bankruptcy, I think a couple of times that he had to file for personal bankruptcy. His daughter told a story about how uh, she and Trump were, you know, yeah, they were out there doing something. They were on their way back to Trump Tower to the penthouse. Yeah, they were on their way back home, and outside the tower was a homeless man. And Trump pointed at the guy and said, "That man has more money than I do." And she meant it as a story of like, oh, and then he came back and became super rich and everything. Oh, because that's the kind of guy he is. That's the kind of genius he is, that he can come back from that and surround everyone. It's like, okay, but he said that outside the fucking, the fucking fancy ass apartment building with his name on it on his way back to his fucking gold plated penthouse. Because money doesn't fucking mean anything at that point. Money genuinely stops mattering when you're wealthy enough. Love is something people like that often can't experience because they don't even humanize themselves. Yep. Yep. Sam Altman is never going to know true love. I'm sure that he will try to knock up a bunch of women in order to pass on his oh so superior genes. Sam Altman is the OpenAI guy, the Chat GPT guy. Okay, I might be wrong actually about him trying to knock up women. Turns out he's gay, so I was actually wrong about him knocking up a bunch of women. Though he does have one kid. He does have one, but yeah, so that, yeah. But yeah, like, Elon Musk is all about like passing on his oh so superior genes. He might be a donator. Maybe. They do have one kid. But yeah, I was thinking like Elon Musk is, he's got like, what, like 17 kids Musk has? He'll just, send a woman his sperm so that she can, so that he can pass on his oh so superior genes because all these people are fucking eugenicists as well. Wealthy people tend to be fucking eugenicists. I mean, it might be fewer. I don't know. I don't know how many kids he has. I don't fucking care. Hey, Scriptgoat. How many kids does he have? I was wrong. It's not 17. It's only 14. He only has 14 kids. Which, definitely a sign of a man who loves being a father. That's definitely a sign of a loving and dedicated father is when you have 14 fucking kids. Yeah, definite family man, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get gearing. See you tomorrow. Vincent Gallo was selling his wigglers for $1 million, even to redheads and attractive black women. Even to redheads is actually kind of funny. Even to redheads. That's kind of funny. Anyway, good night, everybody.